days off social media, that's nothing. I got this.
Who gonna tell her?
Is my life so boring that I have to check other people's life every 5 to 10 minutes? I was starting to realize a lot of things about myself, and it was crazy. I don't want to read this, guys. In all honesty, I was addicted. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, that was it. For the first time in my life, I felt free. Hey beautiful people, my name is Peace and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Peace back in the house. And I know I've been gone for a little bit, but your girl is back. Summer is starting, the semester is over. Your girl is here, your girl is here to stay. Alright, if you're new to my channel, I normally make a lot of college related content. So like how to thrive in high school so you easily transition into college and how to thrive there too. But today is going to be a different kind of video. It's going to be about my social media addiction, our social media addiction, and how I took a break from it and why you should too, for real. I mean, it's kind of sort of related to college and high school because I know a lot of people who suffer from this without even knowing it. Maybe they do know it. I quit social media cold turkey for 30 whole days. Actually, it was 45, but we're gonna get into that later on in the video, okay? Stick around. If you like this video in any way, shape, or form, be sure to like the video, and while you're down there, might as well leave a comment or something, because all this kind of things, they really boost my video out to more people. And yeah, subscribe if you want to join the family if you like my vibes. During my 30 days off social media, I actually wrote in this handy dating book. Ignore it. I got some, I think this is sunscreen from my suitcase. Yeah, I wrote this book and I'm gonna go over this video, but this book I jotted down every single day. Every single day, what I was feeling, what was going through my mind, I wrote it all down, okay? So we're gonna get into this later on though. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm gonna break this video down into 7 parts, okay? First part, why I did it, like what caused me to go off the deep end and say, let me quit social media cold turkey. Second part, what apps did I delete? Like, what did I say goodbye to? The third thing, how did I do it? Like, what did I do to fill my time since I'm off social media? That took a lot of my time. That's the third thing. The fourth thing, what did I gain? What did I learn? The fifth thing, did it affect my social life? If yes, how? The sixth, would I do it again? Stick around for all these parts, okay? The seventh section, was it worth it? Okay, was it worth it? And you can skip around if you want to, but I really recommend you watch the video in its whole to get a full, complete analysis as to what I did, how I did it, and all that good stuff. But without further ado, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get the show on the road. So, why did I do it? Why did I one day just get up my bed and decide, man, I want to get off social media. This is not cute anymore. Let me see what I can do for 30 days. Multiple reasons, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, first, not gonna lie, I saw a lot of videos about this. I thought they were crazy. I'm like, I would never do that. Which low-key was my addiction speaking, but we're not gonna talk about that. First reason, I'm a psych major, if you guys didn't know. And I like experiments. I like trying different things. Like the statistician in me, the scientist in me is like, I always want to figure things out. I'm like, okay, if A happened because of B, like, why did B happen? You know? This was an experiment, fun social experiment. I wanted to focus on my own life. Oh my god, social media just makes you see other people's lives and you're not focusing on yours. And it's like, okay, I see what Brittany is doing, what Sandra is doing, what this person is doing, what this person is doing. But Peace, what are you doing? Because right now you just compare yourself to other people. Like, Peace, what are you doing? And that kind of pushed me to like get my life together. Like, okay, let me stop comparing myself to what other people are doing because they're only showing the highlight reel. Like, what am I doing? I saw the problem numerous times when I noticed that I would literally be talking to somebody or interact with people and they were on their phone. And this wasn't just with me. That was just like all around me. I turn around. People are having a whole dinners and brunches together, but they're on their phone. And it's like, what kind of world are we living in? Because they're not really fully paying attention. And yes, I am guilty of that myself, which is why I caught myself and I catch myself more often now. But it's like, what kind of world are we living in? You know? The next thing, I realized that we're so conditioned, is that what I want to use? We're so used to show other people that we're having a good time and recording that even when we're not having a good time. Like, because I'll see people literally be at a restaurant or something and they'll be recording the food or how happy they are, how nice it looks, but they're angry, they're sad, they're pissed off or something. It's like, why are we portraying that facade of ourselves online? And I'm gonna go more into that detail about that because You know, I was trying to prove to people that I was on my grind, that I was on it, that I'm a boss lady, I'm that girl. And it's like, why am I proving myself to strangers on the internet? Why am I trying to please y'all? Y'all are not living my life. Like, who are y'all for me to be praising y'all, for me to be putting y'all and your opinions ahead of mine? Like, why am I doing all these things just for like, just for clout? Like, what am I doing? And I was actually addicted, okay? My screen time was literally ridiculous. I'm gonna put it up if I can find it, but it was actually ridiculous. Like, what am I doing on my phone for that long? Like, please go do something. That was literally my energy when I was seeing this. I'm like, why am I on my phone that long? Like, go be productive. Go read a book, please. Go do something. I realized that social media had become my identity. And the identity that I was portraying online, I didn't like that. That wasn't me. You know? I don't know how the persona that I portrayed online came to be, but that wasn't fully me. You guys know me, my subscribers, that I can be a funny, goofy kind of person, but on IG and stuff like that, I'm like a serious businesswoman. Yes, I am that, but I know how to take a joke, but it's just like I just seem so stern and strict and mean on social media for no reason. I'm like, that's not me. I'm looking through my own feed. I'm like, who is this? I wouldn't want to be friends with her. I wanted to grow closer to God, and that's another reason. I wanted to stop comparing myself to other people. Social media is kind of like you're consuming empty carbs. You will never be full. You're always consuming Stacy's life. You're consuming parts of this person's life, person A, B, C. You're never full. You want more. And literally, the algorithm is designed that way. The feed, they spend billions of dollars trying to make this the most addicting thing ever. It's actually more addicting than caffeine and nicotine and all those hard drugs. And like, I'll be scrolling on an app, let me IG or something for like 10 minutes. Then I'll get sick of it and then go to another app. Do that for a few minutes, get sick of it as well, go to another app. It's like, what am I doing? Like I said, consuming empty carbs. Like, what am I doing bouncing around trying to see other people's life? Like, if I have to scroll past your thing, I clearly don't care about you. Like, I need to unfollow you, which is why I went on an unfollowing spree. But that's besides the point. It'll later become the point later on. Oh my God, the biggest reason that I quit social media, I simply wasn't happy. But on social media, it seemed like I was. Like, I was literally, seriously trying to get my whole life together. Like, get my whole life together. But on social media, I seem so put together, so unshakable. If that's what you want to portray on social media, that's fine. But it can be so draining and inauthentic, and that was what I was realizing. And that wasn't me. Hey guys, editing piece here. Okay, so I do not know how to swim. I say this not to expose myself, but to make you guys know that because I don't know how to swim, there were a couple times here and there where I almost drowned. Now, that feeling of drowning, of you like trying to come up for air, trying your hardest to come up like this, that feeling was literally how I was feeling literally every single day. Around March back then, like I was suffocating, drowning in all the pressures of life, and I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to like breathe, and I was drowning under the pressure of it. But on social media, I looked on top of the world, and it was taking a toll on me, and I could not do it any longer. Okay, so that feeling of almost drowning, of like trying your hardest, that was how I was feeling. And I also realized that people don't check in as much on other people because of social media. You see your girl posting this and this and this, and you think she's good, you think she's happy. That doesn't mean anything. They're just posting just to post. Why don't you call your friend or text them? And no, texting does not include swiping up the heart emoji or something on their post, on their story or something. That's not the same thing. Like, the society that we're in, we don't do that anymore. We don't pick up the phone and call our friends. We just gotta see their lives, see if they're good on social media. Oh my God, blank hasn't posted in a few days. Let me check in on him. That is what? It's just even if you realize, because sometimes people don't even realize this kind of stuff, and that's why people really go off social media for months and no one notices. Are you feeling me? Like, y'all peep that too? Or am I crazy? There were times, especially back in March when I did this whole experiment, there were times when I literally felt like my whole world was crumbling. Like I was trying to grasp at straws and it was futile. Futile, whatever you want to say it, okay? I looked like I was on top of the world, but in reality, I was trying to not fall under the weight of it. Another reason, like, I kept looking outside and looking at external factors to make myself happy instead of internal. Like, I'm sad. Looking on social media, that's probably gonna make me even sadder or something. Like, I need to find something to make me happy, not other people to make me happy, if that makes sense. I was simply sick and tired of living my life for other people and their approval. And I could have sworn I stopped that in 2019, 2020. So I'm like, what am I doing with that mess here in 2021? I know. Another reason why I quit social media was the people that I follow, they inspire me. They're entrepreneurs. They're businessmen. They're in the fields that I'm interested in. And it just seemed like they were always on their grind, right? They're always doing this, always doing that. And there were times when I wasn't feeling like it. Like, I was tired. I was drained from trying to do 5 minute thing at once. So I was drained. So I felt awful at watching the people who just would inspire me. And I'm doing worse than them. Like, I look at you to be inspired. But then it's like you're doing good, but like I'm not doing good, and I want to relax, and I feel worse for watching you be on the grind because like I kind of see you grinding it out what I should be doing, but I'm not doing it, and that made me feel even worse because I don't even follow those like rappers or baby mamas or any celebrities like that. I don't. Y'all can go check my following. I don't follow people that don't add to my life. So like other celebrities, love them, but I don't follow them because why am I interested in your day-to-day life? You barely post like that. But that's besides the point. I'm not throwing shade at any of these people I'm about to call out, right? I am not throwing shade. These are the people that come to my mind first, right? I'm not throwing shade at you guys. But it's like, why am I trying to see Cardi B's story? Why am I following her? Love her. I don't need to follow her because I'm not trying to go into the music field. Meg Thee Stallion, why am I following you? Once again, love you. Love your music, girl. But it's like, you don't align with my life. I don't know why I'm following to keep up with you. But I'm very selective. Like all these influencers, all these big, I don't follow them. You have to be really special and add to me for me to follow you. And all these people, I'm very, very selective of who I follow on social media. So I was confused on why I was feeling awful at who I was following. It's like, y'all inspire me too much. Or I guess the opposite of inspiring. I don't even know. Simply put, I needed to think and there was too much outside noise. Instead of focusing on my life and what I needed to do, I was focusing on other people's life. I was focusing on what Jennifer would do. And that literally takes so much time that I never have enough time for me, what peace wants to do. And I feel like there were so many things and ideas at the tip of my tongue, but it couldn't come out because I was too overwhelmed. It was literally sensory overload from all the different apps and notifications coming in. It was too damn much. It was too much. It's a lot. You guys comment down below. What are your reasons for trying to take a social media break? If you're thinking about it or if you did it already. Alright, comment down below. Now that I've talked about a lot of the reasons that I took a break, which apps did I delete? Simple. I deleted Instagram. That was the first to go. That was the most toxic in my opinion. Okay. Instagram. Snapchat, which I barely even use. Like I would literally post my IG story on my Snap. That's even if I remember to do that. Okay, TikTok is addicting as hell, guys. Oh my god, guys, because it's short, little 30-second 1 minute thing, people don't notice it, but you spend so much time. I can be like, okay, 10 minutes on TikTok. I look up 30 minutes later. It is so addicting. I deleted that as well. I kept YouTube because in my opinion, YouTube is not a social media. Because I'm selective because your YouTube feed is based on what you like, what you follow, what you are about. So I don't follow any of those drama pages or anything like that. I follow entrepreneurs. I follow maybe music people. I follow musical artists. I follow things like that. For me, YouTube is more like an educational platform. Like I kept YouTube because I wanted to learn. I wanted to, watch some videos, entertain myself a little bit. But like I also wanted to build my following, build my channel. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, my channel skyrocketed that month. And it's no coincidence. Let's talk about it. It's 3 a.m. and today is March 17, 2021. And I just got my first ever 250 subscribers. The month that I took away from social media and all the outside noise, so I had time to focus on my business, focus on my YouTube channel, and spend more time on it, and it grew. It's no coincidence, guys. Because I was off of social media, I really couldn't advertise my YouTube videos on outside platforms, so I had to make the YouTube algorithm work for me. But it was fine. It was good. Like, YouTube algorithm, you did your damn thing, okay? You did the thing. Number 3, how did I do? Like, what did I do to fill the time? I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it was hard. It was so hard, and there were days, oh my god, I would be so tired. It was so hard. I can't even, that's not the right word for it. It was straining, extenuous. It was hard. I did every and anything to be entertained. I literally downloaded so many games on my phone. I'm like, okay, let me entertain myself. Pass the time. I downloaded Instacart. Yo, I'm ashamed to say this. I downloaded Instacart and I kept adding and removing things from my cart. Let me go shopping, online shopping. That was literally how I passed my time. Okay, I want this. Okay, add to cart, 40 things in my cart. Okay, 50. Okay, 60. Okay, start removing some things now because you're getting too much, please. Yeah. Yeah. I'm ashamed to say it.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous.
But Instacart was how I passed my time. And sometimes half the things in my cart, I wouldn't even buy it. It was just an act of me actually shopping and doing that helped me pass the time. Guys, I kept religiously refreshing every single app I had, especially YouTube Studio, which is already bad and toxic to be refreshing as a new YouTuber or any YouTuber at all, really. But it's like I kept refreshing it just to get a dopamine hit somehow. Like, guys, I'm not making this up. Refreshing. Okay, new subscriber. Okay, another view. Okay, good. Oh, that was it. That was how I was. I needed that dopamine hit somewhere because I wasn't getting it from social media. In all honesty, I was addicted. I can say that now because I was. I also downloaded Pinterest, which I never had before. But okay, this is cool. Instead of making, boards and everything, I'm like, okay, this is nice. Okay, all right. Like I said, guys, I was bored out of my mind. Okay, my mind. I read a lot of books. Like, I read more books in that month, which was March a few months ago, than I did the entire year of 2021. Yeah, I read so many books. I'm actually gonna make a video about the books that I read, but I read so many books and I was so enriched. Like I said, guys, I was desperate. But I actually like reading books. I worked out too. Not a lot though, because if you know me, I struggle with working out consistently. But I worked out, okay? A few days here and there. I definitely did that. I did yoga for a few days. Like, on my IG, if you're not following, by the way, definitely follow me. On my IG, I was like, guys, do you guys know how to do yoga? I YouTubed yoga for beginners. I did yoga for a few days, so that was cool. That was my way of working out. I lived. And for me, it was like a whole new world. Dun, 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 dun. Who has one of the words for the song? But just be humming it. Yeah, I literally lived. There was no expectation, no nothing. I was just living. I was just going out, and there was no expectation for me to post about it. I ran. I had fun. I went to this sushi place with Kate. Like, I did so many fun things, and I didn't post about it because I didn't need to. And I felt that obligation lifted off my shoulders. I watched a lot of YouTube. Like, YouTube was literally how I spent at least 85% of my time during that month. Watched so much YouTube. I'll wake up and go into bed watching YouTube. Like educational videos, music videos, stuff like that. Comedy, yeah, comedy really. I was really feeling comedy that month. There was actually this one video that I watched on day 10. And I actually documented and journaled this whole experience. But basically, this video was titled like documenting every day changed my life or something like that. So I decided to try it out. Now, I don't document every single day, but I document every other day, every 3 or 4 days. And it's actually really, really good. And that's one of the educational videos that I watched during that month that changed my life. And I loved journaling. Like, now I have a passion because I just realized I have a lot of ideas up in my mind that need to come out. So me journaling just got on my mind. I loved it. During that month, I also filmed a lot of great content. I wasn't able to advertise on social media, but it still went up and it still did good, okay? So I filmed a lot of content that did good. And I only talked to a small amount of people because I learned that on social media, people don't really care. When I went ghost for a month, only a small amount of people noticed that I was gone. And that's literally how it is in real life. For real, like, go ghost. People won't even notice. And that's actually mad fake. But that's the society that we live in. But speaking about what I learned and what I gained, let me tell you guys what I learned, okay? Now we're on to the 4th section. Let me bring out my journal, okay? My journal is going to reveal some things. So I learned that I was really addicted. Like, I'm not saying that a lot of times this video, but I really was. Like, let's read this notebook, okay? So on day 1, I wrote my affirmations. That's nice. I was kind of busy. Like, I was doing hair for a client, and that took most of the day. So I really didn't feel the urge to be on my phone. But day 2, this is when it started going hard, all right? I don't want to read this, guys. I'm going to read it just to be totally transparent with y'all. Okay, I feel like an addict. Keep trying to refresh my YouTube studio for more dopamine hit. A 3-4 hour nap, another dopamine hit. I have no dopamine. I'm low on energy. I'm watching videos of people who took breaks, asking questions. I have McDonald's, another dopamine hit. Actually, no, this day 2 is actually when I was doing hair. Scratch that, right? What would I have done today if I wasn't doing hair today? And I realized here, as a leader for the past year and a half, I've been working at others, pointing to others, but not myself. No wonder I went on E. I wasn't feeling myself up. So I was starting to realize a lot of things about myself, and it was crazy because these thoughts would not have come to me if I wasn't on this break. I'm not even gonna lie. Point B, I focused on me for once in my life, and I don't regret it. I wasted so much time and effort focusing on other people and trying to help them, trying to do this. We just focus on their life, but it's like I should focus on me. That sounds selfish, yes, but it's like at one point I gotta live my own life. Damn. My mind wasn't muddled with other people's thoughts and ideas and feelings, so I could actually focus on mine. I also learned that journaling changed my life. Like, I'm gonna go more into detail in this. Oh, by the way, I read this book, The $1 Million Mindset, and like I just started writing down ideas. Can you guys see this? Oh my god, hold on. Let me do the YouTuber thing. Like, y'all see this? My light, my glare. Okay. Anyways, okay. So basically it's titled, How Will I Make My First $1 Million? Guys, and in this I have 16, 17, 18, I have 19 tips on ideas that can make me $1 million after reading that book. Like I said, I started reading more books, remember? And I just kept starting getting all these ideas. Oh my god, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Oh my god, I can help people. Like, oh, actually I wrote down how will I make my first $1 million, and then I wrote down what will I do with my first $1 million. Like I said, my mind just started running. Okay, I just started writing down what am I gonna travel to. Like all the ideas that I had in my mind, I wrote them all down. Like, what do I want to be known for? What's my legacy? I started thinking of these deep introspective thoughts. Like, what are my goals that I want to do before I graduate? After I graduate, what is a problem that needs to be fixed and how can I fix it? Where do I want to travel to? And y'all, that one, oh my god. Next step, I'm trying to go to Europe. Okay, I'm trying to go to Europe, and I will for sure. All these ideas started flowing. They started flowing into my mind and onto the paper once all the outside noise stopped. For the first time in my life, I felt free. What else did I do during this time? I spent time with myself, and I realized that I don't care about other people's life. That sounds mean, that sounds rude, whatever it wants to be, but like, I really don't. When I came back, I was like, why am I following you? You don't add to my life. Unfollow. Am I following you? Why am I following you? Unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. I went on an unfollowing spree. And every few weeks, I do that now, routinely. Because I'm like, okay, maybe you added purpose in my life before, but you're not anymore. I learned that people don't have to know everything about you. Like, they don't have to see me every single time that I go out to eat. They don't have to see me every time I go out to a new place or something. Like, they don't have to see my food when I go out. They don't have to see my whole life. They don't have to see all that. I learned the art of secrecy. Did y'all hear me? I learned the art of secrecy. The next thing I learned, I started to think. Like, actually think. I started to think that, yo, is my life so boring that I have to check other people's life every 5 to 10 minutes? Like, damn. I also learned that I did not like the person that I portrayed online. I talked about this before. Like, I didn't like the persona that I was. It wasn't cute. She wasn't me. I am not her. So I flipped the script, and ever since I came back, I'm a whole new person. I like to think. In person, I'm a live, funny, lively person. But on social media, I feel like a robot. I had to scrap that, okay? I had to scrap that. These detox also opened my eyes to certain habits that I have that is so not good. I also realized that I want to be a light to somebody else's life. But I kept dimming my light to fit other people. And I kept having my light dimmed by somebody else based on what I saw on their story. That's just not cute, okay? But that was a section about what I learned. The next section, did it affect my social life? Well, I can't say much because I never had a social life to begin with. Let me stop. Okay, let me stop. I mean, it's the truth though. But, I mean, because we're in COVID and everything, everyone's kind of already social distance and stuff. But, like, I learned who was truly in my corner. Who really checked in on me during this whole thing when I wasn't on social media. Like, some people noticed automatically because I used to post like crazy. And other people did not. I actually fostered better connection with my friends because, like I said, I was actually having conversation with them instead of just like a swipe, clapping emoji or like heart eyes emoji or something. Yeah, I actually fostered a deeper, meaningful connection. And I like that. So if you're one of those, love you. And I actually didn't talk to a lot of people during this month away from social media. But like, wasn't the whole point though? Like, it was a social media break. I have a break from being social. I supposed to spend this time focusing on myself, and I did just that, so I don't regret it. Number 6, would I do it again? No, I'm joking. I most likely will. Like, ever since March, now it's what, June 1st? But like, ever since March, I've literally been taking mini social breaks. I'll occasionally delete the app. It's now a part of my routine. And I actually did it for 30 days. That was the plan, to do for 30 days. After the 30 days were up, I came back and I realized, like, Will, I'm not missing anything. Let me go back. So then I went back without social media for another 15 days before I actually came back fully and actually started posting instead of just watching people's stories. Yeah. Right now, even social media does not please me. Yes, I want to grow my presence on there, but it's like I have no passion, no zeal for it. It's so fake. Like, it is so fake. But yeah, would I do it again? Yes, but probably not for 45 days. I'll probably do it for maybe 14 or so, maybe 7, maybe 3. For a short amount of times, and yes, I would definitely do it. Was it worth it? Do I regret taking this break? It was 1000% worth it. I do not regret it in any way, shape, or form. I actually recommend you guys to do it. Like, yes, I missed a lot. I came back and I heard of the whole Quavo and Saweetie fight or tussle, the little fight in the elevator. And I was a little bit confused. What else? That whole Derek Jackson thing was heating up. I'm like, okay, never heard of you before, but okay, this is messy. So it was interesting to come back to that. But like, once I caught up, 5-10 minutes later, it's like, what's next? I recommend doing it. Take the leap. Like, social media, it's actually a drug. It's actually addicting, even more than nicotine. I'm saying that like I've ever tried it, but it's addicting, okay? It's your life. I needed to stop living it for other people. Simply put, live your life to the fullest, baby. Okay, but yes, please share your thoughts about social media and a detox and all that. Like, would you do it? Comment it down below. Like, and if you're gonna do it, let me know how it goes. Like, tell me you're gonna do it after you're done. Come back and let me know as well. I would love a discussion. Let's talk down below. Have you done one before? Do you want to do it? Let's talk. But yeah, that was how my social media detox went. It was supposed to be 30 days, but I made it 45 days. If you want more videos like this or college-related content and how you can thrive in high school so you can easily transition into college and thrive there too, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the fam. Check out my other videos as well.
If you made it this far, be sure to comment down below detox. I repeat, comment down below detox because you are a real one. And I want everyone else to know that you're a real one too.
And without further ado, until next time, I don't know what I'm going to say. Until next time, peace out.